Hi, everyone. My name is Sonia, and I'm a digital organizing associate with the Biden and North Carolina Coordinated Campaign. And today I'll be talking with you about a really exciting app called Vote Joe, which we can use to relationally organize, get our friends and family members educated and ready to cast their ballots this fall. So, first things first, I'm going to show you how to download the app. You can go ahead and go into your App Store or into Google Play if you're an Android user and simply search Vote Joe. And then once you see the app right here, you can go ahead and download it. Another way that you can download the app, perhaps the way that I recommend, is to go into your messaging app and go ahead and text to the number 30330 the word app. Then once you do that, you will receive shortly a hyperlink. There it is, which will take you directly to go download the app. So it's another super easy way to get that app downloaded. Once you have the app downloaded, you can go and click into it, and you will see a couple setup questions. It's going to ask you, what language you would like the app to be in. You're also going to be able to enter your zip code. Since I'm wanting to see North Carolina actions, I'm going to enter a Raleigh zip code so that I can take actions on things that are happening locally that I really care about. You're going to enter some basic contact information for yourself, and then click next. So if this is your first time using the app, you're going to be prompted with a few more questions to set up an account for yourself. Since I've already created an account before, I'm just going to continue with Apple, but you could also choose to enter your email or log in with your Google account. And then the app will prompt you to allow notifications. This is really important since some of the actions you're going to see in Vote Joe are pretty time sensitive. So do allow those notifications so that you're able to see things as they become available and really see things in real time. So at the bottom of your screen, you're going to see a number of different icons, which we're going to explore. There is this home icon. This is the screen you're going to come into first when you open up the app. You'll see a number of different actions there that you can take. We'll explore those in a few minutes. You're also going to see this magnifying glass. So this is neat. It shows you the leaderboard. If you're someone who is motivated by competition, you can actually compete against different teams of folks across the United States by taking actions that will give you points. So for example, if I wanted to join this team, Women for Biden, you can just click on it, easily join by clicking join in that top right-hand corner. And you'll also see, the number of members, how many actions they've taken as a group, and who are the top team members who have the most points in that team. All right, the next icon to the right of the magnifying glass is this message bubble. This is really great because it's going to show you all of the different communications you've had with friends and family using the app. So you can toggle to friends, teammates, messages that need attention that are unread, for example. You'll be able to toggle between all of these different options using this menu. We'll come back to this as well. Then the one to the right of that is this context one. I've already set up the app, so my contacts are already loaded, and I'll see there a list of folks who are in my phone that I can reach out to get them to take action on behalf of these different campaigns that are in the app. And then to the right of this, there is, it looks like a person icon to me. This is your profile. Here you can edit your information, see how many points you accrued, see what teams you're a part of. We'll see the Women for Biden, Young Americans for Biden teams that I just joined. All right, but now for the fun part. This is what you actually are, in this training to learn how to actually take action. So go back to that home button, lower left-hand screen, and you'll see a number of different actions you can take. We'll just do the first one together for fun. Are your friends and family registered to vote? This is a great action. So you're just going to click into this one. It's at the top of my list. And as soon as I do that, I'm going to see a list of my contacts. Now, this is important to know. You are not going to necessarily text everyone in your phone. You might not want to. You actually probably want to target a few folks that you think would be really relevant to take that action. So maybe folks that you aren't sure if they're registered, or folks that might be compelled by a specific action. So a nice thing about the app is you can actually toggle. This is all public voter file data. You can see your folks who who are Democrats, folks maybe who are super voters, and you can go ahead and filter down to see infrequent voters, folks who are unmatched. That means that they're folks who are in your phone, but their information isn't matched to the voter file. So lots of really great capabilities there. So for example, let's say that I'm wanting to contact someone in my phone. Let's say I want to reach out to my mom. I can go ahead and highlight her name, click return, and then as soon as I have her name highlighted, I can click get started, and it'll show me a pre-populated message. This is the template message. I can go ahead, tweak this message a little bit. So maybe instead of saying I'm helping my friends, you could say I'm working with my friends. And then you're gonna tap again at the top, and then you can click send. It'll take you into your iMessage or whatever messaging tool you use, and you'll be able to send off that message quickly and easily. Then you can fill out a report. Because this person hasn't responded yet, I'm not able to fill out the report, but once they do respond, if I did send that message, you can go ahead and fill out that report. All right, let's take another action. So let's say I want to do this one. This is a cool one. It's Friends Vote Together. This is a social media action. I know that because I'm seeing these social media icons here. It's also giving me the option to copy and paste. So maybe if I want to share on a messaging platform that isn't supported by Vote Joe, I can still go ahead and share that copy, which is exciting. So I can either go ahead and copy this and paste it into my platform, or this is really easy. You can just click on the platform you want to go to, say Twitter. You do have to log in, but you'll see there behind this underlay that it'll show you the message that'll populate as soon as you click on that button. But let's go back to Vote Joe. Once I do this, I have the option to tell the app whether or not I shared. You should definitely say that you did do it if you did do the action, because then you get those points. We all want the points, right? So that is the way to take a social media action on the app. Let's see, what's another action we could take? Oh, this is a nice one. This is follow Fight for NC on social media. So for this action, you're going to click highlight on it. It'll share a little bit about what the action is. And then as soon as you go ahead and click on the action, it's going to take you right to our Fight for NC Twitter page, and you're able to very easily, right from there, follow our Twitter. And then once you've done that again, you can say that you took the action, get those points. And there you go. We just took 3 actions and it hardly took even a couple minutes. So you can see really the power of this app. It's really easy to go ahead and contact a lot of folks, get them really engaged, get them educated and engaged in the upcoming election. All right. So one of the things I want to show you, this is kind of neat. If you have friends on Facebook, for example, who you don't talk to a lot, maybe you don't have their phone number, but you do want to know, if they're registered to vote, or you want to do some outreach with them, that's really awesome. You can go to this messaging bubble again at the bottom of your screen and then click this take action in the upper right-hand corner. And then you can click on with someone new. This means that it's not someone who's in your cell phone, but you still want to interact with them using Vote Joe, this app. So this time I'm going to put in, let's pretend, for example, that my mom isn't in the app. So I'm going to go ahead and type in her name, put in her age range, put in the state where she's based, and then we can search the voter file. And there she is. She popped up right away, the first option. Sometimes there's a couple options to pick from, but sometimes it's really easy like this to know who you're looking for. And then you'll be able to see right away, that my mom is a super voter. She's voted a lot. She's a Democrat. And you can go ahead and continue the report. So if I've had a conversation with her in the real world, on social media, wherever it be, I can go ahead and, share a little bit of information with her to the campaign so that we can target our efforts. So maybe I know, for example, that she's a Biden supporter and that she is interested maybe in volunteering. I can put in any notes about our conversation. All of this data is really helpful to the campaign so that we know how to target our efforts and we know how many folks are supporting us and planning to vote. So that's just a little bit about that. And then once you're done, you can click send to campaign. Of course, don't share anything that you don't feel comfortable sharing. None of the other data in the app will be shared with the campaign except for what you submit in these reports. All right, so that's just a little bit about how the app works and some of the actions that you can take. So I hope that you all share about your experiences using Vote Joe in our Cardinal Crew channel on Slack. We have a really incredible community of exceptional volunteers who are really engaged, interested in turning out folks to vote this fall. Really excited to hear about your experiences using the app and hearing any feedback you have, answering any questions you might have. Thanks again for tuning into this training, and just let us know if you have any questions. We're all in this together.